I have a little bit different role this year than I have in the past. Since we don't really have anyone tall, this year I've kind of had to be the post, so I'm shooting a lot more layups than outside shots, and I'm usually more of a mid-range shooter in the past. And this year I'm doing a lot of cutting down to the basket, posting up, getting layups, which is it's a completely different role than what I've had in the past. I don't know if I really realized it this summer because I wasn't really sure how teams were going to work out, but kind of day one, once I started to see how it was going to go, I realized, okay, I'm going to have this role. It's going to be different.
She went from a very much a 2-3 kind of player to maybe a 4-5 kind of player. So I really like the fact that she gets in there and mixes it up a little bit. She spends a lot of time on the floor sometimes, but that's her personality. She's a hard-nosed kid.
We're a really young team. We have 3 seniors, a couple juniors who play varsity, and then the rest are freshmen and sophomores who we expect to step up. And it's a struggle because my goal is to help them out, make sure they know what they need to do, make sure they know what defense we're in, make sure they know what play we're running, make sure, like at practice, making sure that everyone's absorbing the information and that they know it to the point where they can execute it in a game.
She's a role model on the court and off the court. We look forward to do both those things, lead in little ways, help the younger kids along. We're really anxious to see how she's going to finish out her senior year. The first few games have been wonderful for her. She's led us in scoring pretty much every game. A lot of times she's not doing that, on her own.
We actually have goals that we set at the beginning of the year. As a team, we want to get better every practice, every day we're here. Every game we want to make sure we're getting better. We want to get rebounds. We have some defense and offensive goals, like holding teams to 40 points and scoring over 40 points, which this year we've struggled a little bit with scoring. But it's again, an adjustment, and we're learning how to work together because we are a young team. After high school, I really want to be successful. I want to go to college, hoping Ohio State. We'll see how that goes. I'm thinking chemical engineering, also maybe marketing, one of those two. I think they're interesting, both of them. Chemical engineering, I know it's going to be a challenge, but I think it'll be something that I'm really interested in.
Good, go!